Okay, aloha, 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 guys. Okay, so this video we're gonna be talking about what is the process, so that when we do the call this coming on Friday, that I don't have to explain it during the call. We can just encompass it and go through the process. So I want to make this video where everybody's can understand what's going on and what is the process for the manifestation using the Dao science principles um, and other techniques that brings it all together to really get it moving. So the first thing in manifestation and creation is your message. It's really important. So you must give yourself, I don't know if you can see this, but I'll explain it anyway. Give yourself the highest message, coming from a positive message. So that is the first thing. Some people, they don't give yourself the highest message, and then they're coming from a need and a want and that fear base. So your highest message gotta be from love base. Very, very important. So give yourself the highest message. um, so what we do is we connect, we use soul power. It's kind of like a prayer, and we're gonna connect to the universe. We're gonna connect to God, the divine, the source, any other holy beings that you connect to, Buddha, Jesus. We're gonna bring in that energy, that frequency, and that light to help us to create. So, and then we're gonna send out the highest message. Okay, we're gonna send the highest message out, and then we're gonna accept it. We're gonna accept it, because you can say, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, but unless you really believe it, and you can really 100% believe it and feel it, um, your odds of creating it is lower. Yeah, it might happen because your energy is there, but again, this I'm giving you the formula and the process to speed it up, to give you the best possible chance to reach your goals. So we're gonna accept it with the I am, right? I am accepting it. So now we accept what we're gonna create. We're accepting the highest message. We're accepting that everything's gonna work out as it will. We're love, support, and protected. Then we're gonna feel it. So we're gonna feel it, which is very important. So now the process is the Shen, the Shen Qi Jing process. Um, I'll go over it really quick for those that don't know. Let's go. So Shen is soul, heart, and mind. Qi is the energy, and Jing is the matter, your reality. So now your Shen is the highest message. Okay, the highest message. Then the accepting. That's both Shen. Okay, I mean that's both the soul, the soul. Then you're gonna go. Your heart is the receiver. Your heart is the receiver, so you're gonna feel it. Okay, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna embody it. You're gonna feel it. Your mind will process it. Now, um, if you want to call heaven, divine source starts to create that path for us. To process it, so the path starts getting created. Things will start happening in ways that you, you don't have to explain. You know what I mean? Things just happen. So we're using the energies from the universe, from the source, from divine, from Tao to bring it in to help us to create. This is what the manifestation process is. It's not us just doing it. It's beyond us. It's going to be on us. So we're gonna feel it. We're gonna process it. We're not gonna think on how we're gonna do it. Things will just start to flow. And when we get the messages on what to do, that's what we're having. We're gonna have a plan, an idea, a blueprint to get you there. Also, to know where you're going, which is also very important. Um, and then we'll take the action. The action is the game changer. You can have all the wisdom, all the ideas, but unless you take the proper action, not just any action, the proper action, things will speed up faster, and the process will be a lot more smoother and quicker. Um, you know, you could be selling ice cream, but you could be selling ice cream, okay? But unless you say there's 100 people here, but only 3 people want to buy ice cream, we just want to talk to those 3 people. We don't want to talk to the 97 people. They're not even interested in ice cream. So this is what I mean about using the efficient energy and doing the most effective ways. Because we want to talk to those 3 people that want the ice cream that we have. So, and then what happens is we bring it into a reality. Things just start to flow starts to form together. Boom, 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 and then bam, we are here. It's it. The reality is there. So that's the process. That's what's happening. Um, but if you look at us, karma is the root cause of success and failure. Karma in Tao science terms is information. Okay, it's the information. Like how we says the highest message, it's the message, right? It's the information. So if you look at yourself as a warehouse, we're full of positive information and negative information. Now, if we're trying to build a house, if we're trying to build a car, there's a blueprint to build this house or build this car. And if you don't do it right, then it won't happen. Your house will not be built properly. Your car will not be built properly. So this is the information. What information all is in the blueprint, right? Because if you're not reaching your goals, then there's some negative information there, right? There's some blockages there that you have negative karma that's blocking you to getting to your goals. So we must go and transform and clear out the negative messages, the negative information, and bring in more positive information. And we're going to be going over that. That's utilizing Tao calligraphy to transform negative information, and to bring in more of that positive information to align with the 10 greatest qualities. You know, the greatest love is first. Having that, you know, this, so we're just going to be, a block is just a negative information there. Is this negative information? So what we do is we are going to transform these blockages out, and we're going to put in a positive message there. And you're going to be back on the road. I like to explain it like a car. Like you're a car, and you're zipping down the highway, the freeway, the Autobahn, and your information is good, your gas is good, everything is good, but then boom, you catch a flat tire, something happens, and boom, negative information, right? So boom, you're on the side of the road, and depending on how fast you can fix that flat tire, depending how fast you get to your goal, right? So you're zipping, you're heading to your goal, you catch a flat tire, boom, you're on the side of the road. Now, if we're not able to fix this flat tire in the past, our goals are gone. We just give it up. For some reason, we just don't want to reach our goals anymore. We don't want to head down this road. We U-turn and we head back home. So that's not what we want to do here. We want to help you get to your goals. So get you, fix this flat tire, put in some supreme gas, tweak your engine, and get you going, zipping down and reaching your goals in 90 days, depending how big your goal is. If your goal is, and there is no big or small goals, it just is. It's how we perceive it. What we perceive is what we create too. And we can go into a little bit of that later. But this is the process here. So we have to be able to, when we're clearing the negative information, what we're going to do is, it's called a forgiveness practice. We start to release. We ask for forgiveness, and then we give forgiveness. We're releasing the negative information, the negative karma, releasing it out of our warehouse, and we're going to bring in more new information. So that way the blueprint is more tight, and we can help you get there. Let's see, what else is there? I think that's pretty much it. And many of you will know all what I'm talking about. Some of you don't, which is perfectly fine. But I'm gonna be sharing you the tips and tricks how to keep your frequency and energy high, because it's all about feeling good. You know, you want to feel good. Feeling good will help the process. Is when you're not feeling good is when that block is there, that negative vibration, that negative frequency. You're vibrating under 200. So we want to, there's ways and there's tricks and there's steps to keep your vibration high, to stay positive, giving you all that positive information. And I want to go touch on one thing before I leave you guys, is the mind. The mind over matter. The mind over matter is so powerful, so strong. But what happens is this. All of you guys have answered the question of how much percentage do you feel that you can achieve this goal? Some wrote 100, some wrote less, some, it doesn't matter. But even if you wrote 100, you may have wrote 100 with your mind, but how much do you really feel and believe it? Yeah? So it changes, because you would have had it already. Here's the truth. If you are so 100% that you already know that you can do it and whatever, you'd have it right now. You would have had it already. Um, but we're here to help each other to bring that energy up that our whole body embodies the feeling of it 100%. This is the key word now. Your belief level is it is beyond, it's there. It has been created already. It's not a big goal. It's not even, it's so simple already. You're feeling that it's happening. It's happened already, and you're just walking down that path, in whatever it is. So that's what it is. That feeling of 100% in your whole embodiment. That is the key. And we have a way to do that, and that's with the feeling process. And it's going to be part of the daily practices. And it's really, I'm not trying to add more things to people that practice a lot. I'm gonna teach you a trick that we're gonna simply add it into the practices that we do already. So it's all about the intention. That's why. So we're gonna be adding that in. For those that don't have a daily practice yet, it's gonna take you know 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. If you the more, it's actually the more you do, the better, right? So it's to be 30 minutes a day, an hour, or whatever you're doing. If you have daily practice already, we're gonna implement it to help you. And I mean, the more that you do, it's just for you. The faster that you're gonna reach your goal. You're gonna be putting the best gasoline in your vehicle, or if you have an electric car, you're gonna be putting the best, biggest boost battery, or however the thing goes as fast as it can go. And we're gonna have a supreme supercar. So that's what that I'm looking forward to, everybody. And we're gonna start the process on Friday. So I love you all. I'll see you guys on Friday. Aloha.